professor, I will test you in the worst way. Don't bring a Scantron, pop quizzes all day. Cause of our chemistry, we do biology.
What's happening, fam? L.A.R. movement still moving. Subscribe or die trying. You see the thumbnail, man. Izzy and Alex. So UFC, you know, Israel Adesanya, Alex. I always get it wrong. Pereira. I want to say it. Hope I said it right. They fought again for the fourth time, I want to say. So Israel Adesanya, he won this time. Knockout. With the picture you see is him, doing the thing with the arrows. I know it's got to be from anime or something. I saw him with the unleashed dog collar on, so he's implements like entertainment into his thing. But I'm not talking about that really. After the fight, he pointed at Alex's son, like pointed at him, and he did like this and dropped to the floor like he was knocked out. Because years ago, was it 5 years ago, before this fight, Alex knocked Israel out, and his son was little, maybe 6, 7, something like that. And he was in the ring, and he dropped to the floor like he was knocked out right next to Izzy, and Izzy just had to eat that. So then when he won this fight, he pointed him out. Now, what's interesting is this. I was able to look at different comment sections, about it, and I gotta say, like some people was, because people clipped the whole thing all together in different comment sections, the videos, and edited them to show what was really going on. Even his interview after it was over, and it's weird because you got people who go, well, that kid, that's what the kid. It ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun. Kid, you gonna have to learn a tough lesson not to mess with people because people gonna remember that. And as a child, nobody cares. Nobody checked you for that. And now this is what you get. You get a response. And then you had other people who were, oh, dare you to a kid, that's classless and this, that, and the third. And I gotta say, most of the people who thought it was classless was Hispanic, and most of the people who thought it was okay was everybody else, but including Hispanics. I gotta say, but so it was like to me, maybe not a racial thing, but more of an ethnicity thing. It depends because they might have been Brazilians. Who knows, right? So, but the ultimate thing about this is, you don't get to dictate how people respond to disrespect. You don't know how long somebody's gonna hold a grudge, or how long you did something to somebody to fuel their fire and they can't wait, to rub your nose in it. You get what I'm saying? You don't get to dictate that. And that's part of the saying, it ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun. Because while you out there hunting, you got the gun in your hand and you killing rabbits is great. But when the rabbit got the gun, all of a sudden, you know, the hunter becomes the hunted, and it's not cool anymore. And I think at some point people got to take into consideration that, at the end of the day, it's probably best to not disrespect people, you know, because I've met a few people in my lifetime who they disrespected people and they hid behind, stupid things. That's just how I get down. That's how I am. That's how I talk. No apologies. Now me, I can be a trash talker for sure. But if somebody says, "Hey man, chill out," and I'm like, you know what, my bad. I didn't know, if something serious going on, leave you alone. I'm apologize because I was just playing around, but I didn't know this wasn't the time. So my bad, right? Because I'm not in people's business like that. But I've seen people who are habitual line steppers. Shout out to the habitual line steppers, by the way. But I've seen people, and I hate this. I really do hate this in society, where you have people who will really cross the line with people and disrespect people, and then when people really go off and they decide to respond on however manner that they decide to respond, then it becomes everybody run and grab the person who's responding because that's too much. It's like, no, it's not too much. Sometimes y'all gotta, like, truth be told, it's not sometimes, you gotta let people take what they dish out. If they can't take it, they shouldn't have dished it out. But a lot of times we have a society where, you know, we applaud people because you think it's confident or you think it's a swagger when they're disrespectful. But all of a sudden, when a person goes, okay, yeah, no problem. You know, I'll meet you at the disrespect and I'll raise you. You know, how can I say this? Destruction. Like I'm gonna raise the bar for this, and then you go, oh no. It's like, nah, man. You don't get to dictate people's response. You know, and that's the issue sometimes, and that's why I use this picture in the thumbnail. That's why I talked about what I talked about earlier, because you know I find it weird that, and I've said this before, that people take disrespect like it's a game. Like, you know, I did this to you, you know, but that, you know, that's on level 7. I can't believe you came at me at level 15. How dare you? It's like, maybe you shouldn't have crossed the line in the first place. Have you ever just thought about that? Maybe you shouldn't have did what you did in the first place, because now you're trying to control somebody's response to something that they didn't start. You know, and we were taught when we were kids. Somebody starts something with you, just finish it. And now, you know, people become adults and they try to hide behind, oh, I'm intellectual, I'm not into that, I'm not into this. And yes, I might have been crass and I might have been passive aggressive and maybe I might have started something, instigated something, but you should be above that and do nothing. No, 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 no. You know, you stepped on my toe, I'm gonna kick you in the nuts. Congratulations, you did it on purpose, and so did I. You get what I'm saying? So don't you know, don't worry about the response. You should have thought about that. You know, and the reason why I talked about the kid, because I was glad in the comment section people was trying to say to the kid, hey, that's what you get. That's what you get. You know, don't cry now. And I don't know if it was the same kid, but he pointed to a kid. The kid was crying, holding his mother. You know, and if that's the same kid, it's kind of sweet revenge, buddy. Like you know, that's what life. What goes around comes around. You know, what you put out in the world, you get back. And don't think you're above a response. Is all I'm saying. But tell me what you think. Like, share, subscribe, or die trying. Catch you on the next one. Peace.
You ever been at the top of the universe? I'm gonna say it again.